Hi, I'm Jeanette Larsen. As I'm sure you're aware by now, I have been involved in a personal development journey. I am in the process of trying to get better control of me and better control of my life. And I'm doing a series of videos talking about the things that I'm discovering about this process as it goes on. One of the things that has come up in the course that I'm taking is evaluating my values, evaluating what it is that I live for, and determining whether or not the values that I have are doing what they need to do to make my life what I want it to be. So that's what the subject of this video is, because one of the things I'm discovering is that while I have values, and I have values that I have lived most of my life, it's always been an ongoing process of evaluating whether those values were actually serving my life the way I wanted them to, and making adjustments that were necessary to make things happen so that I could have the kind of life I wanted to have. And this is what's happening now. But in the last week, there's been a couple things that have really hit me and made things different for me about those values. I want to be a good person. I want to be the kind of person that other people look at and say, yes, she was a great person, and she is somebody that was helpful to me. It's very important to me that I help people. That's what I've dedicated my life to. But one of the things that I run into is that there are times that I find that process of trying to help people can get kind of frustrating. And it usually ends up happening when I have made the mistake of forgetting that there are limits to what I have the ability to control. And that's one of the things that came up this week. And I wanted to share my experience with you because I had to take a hard look at some of the things that I was doing and back away from them, because in conjunction with wanting to help people, I don't want to control anybody. I believe that everyone has the innate right and responsibility to take control of their own lives. To that end, I make sure that I do my very, very best to avoid ever needing to seek something from somebody else. I try to take care of my own stuff, take care of my own business, even if it makes it difficult for me. One of the base values in my life is that I don't believe in asking anybody to give me anything. I know how hard it is sometimes to work and get what you want. And in our world today, it just seems that there are so many people out there who have their hand out wanting another freebie, and life isn't free. So I work very hard in my life to make sure I'm not in a position where I need a freebie. And by the same token, when I do that, I still want to help other people. I still want to be there to help people solve their problems. I'm a life coach. That's what I do. That's my very existence. But one of the things that happens when I see somebody struggling with something that they're trying to work through, my heart goes out, and I want to reach out, and I want to help them, and I want to make them understand the things that I have learned in my own life and my own process to try to help them make their life better. And that's where my problem was this week. I don't want to get into specifics because I need to protect the confidentiality of the other person that was involved. But suffice it to say, there was an individual that I have been helping for quite some time now that actually ran into a situation where they were they want to help people. They want to have the joy that comes when you actually are successful in helping somebody achieve something that they want to do. And the thought train that was going on in their mind was, my job in life, my mission in this life is to make other people's lives better. Well, and that's something here again that I ran into too, because my thought was in the situation that I want to talk about today, why is it that I can't make this person do what I know they need to do so that they can have the kind of life they want to have? And I had to pull myself back and realize, first of all, it's not my place ever to make anybody do anything. Even if you're a parent and you have a child you're trying to teach something, you don't have the power and you don't have the ability to make them do what it is they want to do. And if you did, and you forced the issue and you made them do something, how productive would it be in their development? You cannot, true development, true learning comes when the person makes the decision to make the change on their own. And I sometimes have a hard time facilitating those changes because I get frustrated when I see the things that are happening, and I have a hard time letting people go through their own journey. And I try to do things to change that journey to make their day better. And this week, I learned that I don't have that power. All I can do is use my knowledge and my awareness and my influence to present the opportunity to them and let them make the choice of whether or not they want that opportunity. And so I've had to back off and change some of the things that I was doing in this particular situation. And I am working now to solidify those within my value system, because my values do not say I want to make another person's life better. My values are, I want to be the kind of person that inspires other people to create the kind of life they want to have. If you'd like to find out more about what it is that I am doing, I recommend that you click on the link below to join Team Jeanette. We're going into more detail in the team about the skills that I'm learning and using to make a difference in my life and to take control of my life. And I'd love to have you as part of that team. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. That way you'll, especially if you click on the bell, you'll get notifications of videos that are coming up. And as usual, I would love to hear what you think about what I've talked about today in the video. How do you feel about your influence on other people? And do you try to make people's day better? Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.